So prove us that's out here. Prove us by these words. We're not out here speaking out of the side of our neck. We're out here trying to save our people, save lives. Your lives is on the line. This world isn't going to save you. The world to come is what's going to save you. But we're here to give you this message, how you going to get into that world to come. Right? Give me the book of Hosea. Chapter 6 and verse 1. Excuse me, chapter 4 and verse 1. Because the Most High has an issue with our people. Read it. The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. He said, hear the words of the Lord, the Most High. You Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the indigenous, up to the Americas, you Jamaicans, Haitians, Dominicans, you Israelites, Haitians, hear the words of God. He's talking to you. Go ahead. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants. He said the Most High, he has an issue with y'all. He has a problem with you. If you got a problem with somebody, aren't you going to go to that person and let them know? This is exactly what the Most High is doing to his children. If you know your child isn't doing something right, you're going to let your child know. And that's what the Most High is doing to you. Read that from the top again. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth nor mercy. So he said he has an issue with you because there is no truth. There is no mercy. We are merciless with our own people. We show more compassion for another nation than our own people if we step on each other's shoes. We wear a different color. We from a different neighborhood. We show no compassion for our own people. Give me the book of, hold that. Give me Psalms. Psalms chapter 119 verse 142. Because God said we ain't got no truth. There is no truth in the inhabitants of the land. Just like my brother brought out that this earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. So it's funny how you see all these Christian churches, Catholic churches, but there's still no light in this world. That got to let you know there's something wrong with the world we living in. There is no truth in it. Go ahead. The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. This is David talking to the Most High. He's saying, your righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, meaning whatever you do is right, is just. It cannot change. Even when people try to convince you in these Christian churches today that the laws are done away with, David said that cannot change. The laws cannot change. Read that. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. He said, period. The law is the truth, and that's a fact. That's what our people lack, is the truth, the laws and statutes and commandments. Now you may say, well, that's what the Pharisees were doing, yada yada. But the thing is, the Pharisees, they didn't have the wisdom and how to enforce the law for our people. We have the wisdom to enforce it. Oh, why you got to keep the dietary law? That was a law back in Moses. Well, you continue to eat swine, you are killing yourself. Look at all the parasites that's living in swine. Catfish, shellfish, shrimp, lobster. Yeah, it is killing you because you continue eating it. Great, another example, adultery. This is why we got to have the truth. Adultery, you go around sleeping from partner to partner, right? You bound to catch something. You bound to catch an STD. That's why God said, thou shalt not commit no fornication, such as adultery, incest, right? Or what's that? Orgies and such wickedness. What do you call it? Also, what's another one? Bestiality. Even pedophilia right now is high time. People try to pass a law where they can marry children at 4 years old. Najee Twas. What's that? Oh my goodness. And that's why God said there is no truth in the land. Right? Go back to Hosea and read verse 1 again.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
So he said there is no truth, there is no law. You guys don't establish with the words of this book. You go based off of what you were raised, what you were taught according to this world and not the Bible. So you're going to be raised without mercy for your own people, just like we see day to day. Our people are ready to come and fight each other, kill each other, murder, right? Because hate is synonymous with murder. Because anything under hate, you're bound to do this to your brother, bound to steal from your brother, bound to kill your brother, bound to take his girl, bound to do all these things to kill your brother. Right? Is that it in that? Read verse 6. I'll get that after.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
So after all that, no truth in the land, no mercy, no knowledge, you are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. You're gone. That's why our people had to come here on cargo slave ships. Because our people rejected knowledge. God was dealing with us in the wilderness. The Israelites. We were the Israelites.
That's right.
God was dealing with us. And we rejected him in the wilderness. And we had all this time to get it right. And now, you know what? Guess what we did? We still fell short. We still wanted to serve that false image of Christ. We still wanted to serve other idols, like the cobblestone. We still wanted to serve other gods and deities. Even coming into these holidays, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, right? New Year's Day is all idolatry. Nobody ever thinks about the laws of God, keeping his ceremonial laws, his holy days. Now you know why God is mad at our people. Now you know why there's so many fires in Los Angeles. We breathe in dirty air and it's killing us every day because we're not getting it right. We're not keeping the laws of God. That's why the air is being poisoned. That's why our people are in the condition we are in to this day. Because we do not show brotherly love to our own. Not even showing love to our own selves. We'd rather destroy ourselves than our brother. So that just so we look good for the other nations. We want to get above each other to impress other people. That's not our own. Right? Finish that off.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
He said, you want to reject the knowledge that I've given you to your people? The knowledge that will help you, that will ensure that you live forever. He said, I'm going to reject you after that. I just gave you the fundamentals of how to live. This is what the Bible is. It's fundamentals of how to live. You ain't following that, you are lost. Just like you don't follow the laws, stopping at that red light, going on that green light, you don't follow that, you're gonna get into an accident. It's the same thing with the laws of God. You don't follow the laws of God, you're bound to hurt yourself. There are gonna be consequences. And it's that bad for our people. Because we see how we are with each other. When it's our people in our own neighborhoods, we rather be hard on each other. We're not showing love towards each other. But when you see a good old white boy walking in the neighborhood, nobody want to press him. Nobody want to press the white boy. Nobody want to press the Arab man that's in your neighborhood taking advantage of you. Nobody want to press the Indian man working at the 7-Eleven that's oppressing you, that's taking advantage of you, that's selling cigarettes to you, killing your lungs, destroying your lungs. But we want to kill each other because I stepped on my brother's shoe on accident. Now you tell me, that's why God said there is no mercy in our land. There's no mercy among our people. Right? Finish that.
that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children.
So he said, because you rejected knowledge, I'm going to forget your children. We are the children of our fathers that rejected the laws of God. Now look, we are here stuck in captivity for 400 years because of our forefathers. And hey, we could have beat our forefathers here. But that's to show you that the prophecy is what makes the Bible true, which is another reason why you should be following the Bible. Making the Bible, the laws of God, your priority over the laws of man. You follow the laws of God will give you the wisdom on how you should operate in this world that's ruled by Satan. Right? Read that. Let me see.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you.
So God is saying this is one of the curses that's going to come to pass. In a period of 400 years, this is the curse that's going to come to pass. That is still coming to pass to this day. Read that.
And very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
So the loving brother that used to be with his brothers, chilling. Oh man, I'm sorry to step on your shoe, but we good, brother. We good. We used to call each other kings. We used to call each other brothers. Now we call each other niggas. Now we call each other all these names to belittle us. And he said that same brother that was loving and delicate to his own brother shall be evil, shall have an evil eye towards his own brother. You telling me that's not going on right now? Our people our nation is the only people on this earth that shows hate towards each other. Every nation has their own people where they come, even to America, and bring back to their country to help their own nation. But our people don't do that. We don't give back to our own community. This is how we start giving back. It's waking up our people, showing them who they are.
That's right. Bring it out.
We don't get back by doing what this world says, by going to their business and supporting them. That's not it. There's more to giving back to your people. And that's actually building your nation back up rather than this world. Your nation is your first priority. Your people is your first priority. And why I say that? Because God said you gotta love your brother as yourself. Right? But again, we rejected knowledge. We continue to do that. You may be hearing this on the mic, like I said before, for those that may have not heard me. Don't believe what I'm saying. Don't believe what any of these brothers is saying. Believe what God is saying. Believe what we're saying through the words of the Most High. That is the evidence. That's all the evidence you need.